I'm starting out today's story time at the scene of the crime. My smoke detector.
Let me just set the scene for you. It's 1 a.m. I have just been awoken out of my slumber. I whip out my trusty step stool because I am short and these ceilings are very tall. I am tired. This beeping is going off every 30 seconds and I know what I have to do. I've seen people do it before. I think I can do it myself. So I'm up here and I'm fidgeting with the smoke alarm. I finally twist it off when all of a sudden I hear a woman's robotic voice. Fire department on their way, carbon monoxide, fire. I could only hear my alarm going off and maybe like one or two other people. All of a sudden I hear the normal fire alarm go off and it's like it sounds like the entire floor and it's just like radiating out of the courtyard and I'm like, this cannot happen. I cannot be the person that sets off the fire alarm at 1 a.m. And so I quickly somehow twist it back up and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call it. And I start to climb down the step stool. And then a few seconds later, the alarm goes off again. I have not succeeded in taking out the batteries. The sound has not stopped, and then I'm afraid to take it off the wall again because I feel like I'm gonna set the alarm off for the whole building and I am stuck and I don't know what to do. And it's 1 a.m.
Make sure you have your local fire department's non-emergency number. I called the 24-hour line. It was great. He wasn't helpful because he couldn't really help me, but at least I was able to ask somebody a question at 1 a.m. so I wasn't Googling it and didn't feel alone. I just keep trying the emergency maintenance number until somebody finally answers. They write down the report. They say, oh, we'll send somebody out, but we don't know when they're coming. And I'm thinking, okay, great. I need to go to bed. So then I'm thinking, well, I have nothing left to lose. It just keeps beeping. I'm not going to take it off the wall, but at least maybe I could try to press some of the buttons or just keep fidgeting with it to see if it finally shuts off. And it shuts off. I don't know if it's the building. So I'm holding my breath for 30 seconds. It doesn't go off. So I'm thinking, okay, great. I think we fixed it. I go to bed and I wake up and the maintenance guy comes and I tell him the story and he laughs and he's like, oh yeah, we had a few other calls. If you take away anything from this story, make sure that you have local non-emergency and emergency numbers available. Make sure you have your maintenance building phone numbers for regular daily calls and also emergency numbers, so that way you are not combing through your computer at 1 a.m. trying to find a number to call. Make sure they're in your notes on your computer or written on the fridge, so that way you can easily access them and not have to be panicking when you're already in a stressful situation. Let me know in the comments if this has ever happened to you, if you've dealt with a similar situation, or if you just want to keep chatting, run through things.